Hello, welcome to my Friday Flashback, where I go over the topics we discussed regarding fixed annuities this week. Let's take a look. Welcome to Friday Flashback by FSD. Okay, so this first thing we talked about was the immediate annuity. This is lifetime payouts, right? This one has advanced liquidity, advanced withdrawals. So basically what it says here, see, you got a 65-year-old male with a life in 20 that gets $560 a month or 6.72. First of all, where can you go get life in 20 and 6.72 and never run out of money? That's the idea of the immediate annuity. But this also says that this person can advance withdraw some of that 20-year guarantee. It'll reduce the payment equally, but should that person still be around at the end of that 20th year when the 20-year guarantee, the payment will return to full amount, which is special, and other products that have lifetime payouts do not return the payout if you access it early. So that's the advanced liquidity. These are A+ superior immediate annuity carriers. And if you want a little bit more, even more power, this one's like non-assignable, non-refundable, non-exchangeable, protects you from creditors and all that good stuff. Can't be stolen, can't be lapsed. This is A+ rated, and you see the price there on the life in 10 gives you about, the 65-year-old man's getting $640, $648 a month. It's about 7.79%. It's like taking 7.79% of your money for life and knowing it can never run out, no matter if you live to be 100-something years old. That's the idea of the single premium immediate annuity. Okay, what's next? What's next? We talked about beneficiary designations or restricted beneficiaries. So the idea of insurance and planning and annuities is, to be able to guarantee things and to offer peace of mind. So here, a deferred annuity can offer a guaranteed death benefit in regards to how it's paid out. So it can be restricted, fully restricted, partially restricted, or no restriction, meaning the percent of the lump sum payment you want to restrict. And those restrictions can, wrong page. Those restrictions can just pay out for life. So if you want your beneficiary not to have a lump sum, you can say, hey, pay it out for their life. Pay it out for their life with no less than 5 to 20 years, or just pay it out for a flat 5 to 20 years. So if you have a beneficiary that's not really good at managing money, you can stretch it out and make sure it lasts for them, give you peace of mind after you're gone. So that's a restricted or designated beneficiary form. So you can designate now what happens to the funds in the future to your beneficiaries. Really cool. Guaranteed payment annuities. These are the period certain only. These can be fun because you just do straight planning. Doesn't matter. There's no life contingency. So let's say you just want to have a 30-year payout and want to make sure you're going to have money for the next 30 years. You can do a 30-year payout. 100 grand will kick out $558 a month for 30 years guaranteed. It'll pay the owner, the annuitant, for that 30 years, their beneficiary, if they're not around, their beneficiary, the state, someone's going to get paid until that's over. These are great if you want to advance, say grandparents want to give their kids 5 years of college money or something. You can buy a SPIA and automatically direct deposit it into their checking account every month. So that's all good. That's the period certain only non-life based immediate annuities. That was on my Tuesday talk video. You can see these on my YouTube channel or LinkedIn, all that good stuff. Next was we were doing a 70-year-old male who needed immediate income and had $1 million from a high quality carrier. So that was kicking off $85,201 every year, done as a monthly payment of $7,116. That's an 8.52% liquidation. So basically it's like taking 8.52% of the money and knowing you can never run out. So that's great. You can live a very long time. This one guarantees a return of premium. So your least you can get is $1 million back on this one. This is the least you can get. But let's say you wanted to do a guaranteed gain. Well, this one gives you the $1 million at $7,100. But if you drop that a little and take $82,000 a year instead of $85,000 a year, that's 8.29 instead of that 8.52. We can guarantee the longer of life, or 15 years, not just the ROP, return of premium. So that guarantees from day one, 1,243,000 back. So 24.37% guaranteed. So if something happens 3 months and the owner's gone, it'll still pay 1,243,000 back to the beneficiaries. And keep making that payment till the full 1 million. So that's that's a life in 15. You can do life in 20, you can do whatever, but that's life in 15. So if you want to guarantee a gain day one, also, these are no chargeback at death in the first year. There's a lot of advantages to the immediate annuity. A total of 9 over the FIA riders, things they can do now, we found out. So, and this is just the basic summary of the Carrier A Plus, 93 Comdex. That's what a life installment refund does. You can pause the screen there, take a look. We did that in non-premium tax states. Next, we have the emails that I send to my agents who actually produce with me. They'll get an email like this pretty regularly, really quick links. They can click for an interactive menu, check the rates and some details about the products, or they can pull the full rate spreadsheet. It has commissions and all that for fixed index, MIGA, and I even did just the MIGAs with AA and A plus and A plus plus carriers, or they can go right to the insurance company rate sheets, which I publish there for them. So the easy access, just quick access to stuff that's already around. Next, we have the hot rate. I put this in the email. The hot rate right now, we got a 570 for 5. Everyone kind of likes that nice number because it's got bells and whistles with free withdrawals and good stuff. A little limited in the states, so be careful if you're any of these states. That's the hot product. Next is the hot FIA. This is a 5-year FIA. It's got a 10.25% cap year 1 and a 6.2 bailout years 2 through 4. So if it drops below 6.25, you can just leave with no surrender charges or anything. So they probably won't drop below that. And dropping from 10 to 6 would be huge anyway. It's just a way for them to protect themselves should they need to reduce rates. But yeah, that's not bad. They do have 10-year products as well with bonuses and no bonuses. But I like that 5-year with 10.25 and a 6.25 bailout. So if you guys have interest and you're not broker-dealer licensed, give us a call because non-broker-dealer licensed agents right now can get a bonus on FIAs from the standard insurance. And they have 2 really good products, the Enhanced Choice Index and the Index Select Annuity, which is basically an extremely traditional, easy to understand annual reset, annual point to point. You can get a 9% cap on the S&P. It's very good. I like it. They have good renewal history. If you don't like that annual resetting cap, they'll give you a 7% cap on their other ECI, the Enhanced Choice product. It locks the cap at 7% for that whole 5 years. The cool thing about Standard is, wow, their ratings, they've been around since 1906. I've been working with them since the 90s. They have a B plus Weiss, which is really good. B plus from Weiss is an outstanding rating. I didn't even realize it was that high. They got an 81 Comdex, a 7.4 very normal, $2 billion surplus there with 41 billion in admitted assets. A good parent, that Japanese parent, bought them years ago. So they've been doing really well. And the people over there I've literally known nearly my entire career. So a sticky company that way. Good carrier. The Standard Insurance. Next is the 25 tax and the 26 tax reference guides are out. You can go check those out. Has the breakdowns of your tax brackets and your like IRAs and your limits and some of your qualified plans, good stuff like that. Webinars, if you click on my webinar link, you'll see some upcoming webinars. Calculators, we got the MIGA calculator, the laddering to premium. See if you want to make sure you don't exceed 250. We got monthly interest calculator that's nearly perfect. It's a little off because of the days of the month. Simple interest, if you want to figure out what the equivalent compound yield is, we have a MIGA rate of return. You put in the deposit, put in the final value, tell you what it returned in any fixed annuity. MIGA comparison, it compares CD, taxable, non-taxable, not non-taxable, but tax deferred. APY calculator, got a split annuity calculator, got an internal rate of return for SPIA calculator, got the FIA annual point-to-point calculator. All that is good calculators. AI helped me build all those calculators too. Follow me on YouTube and you get all these up-to-date videos. Also on X, LinkedIn, and Instagram, I post very regularly. Here are some important disclosures you can take a look at there. That's the end of my presentation. Hope you all enjoyed it. But yeah, that's what I do. Each week I go through, post on my social media, as well try to hit my agents up with a few emails. Again, we also talk to clients, agents, and we work out, all those basic deals they need and help them with their planning and their case design. So if you need that, if you're an independent agent, not broker-dealer licensed especially, I'd love to help you on those FIAs too. Otherwise, I can help everyone with the SPIA and the MIGA. Remember, no fees, just insurance guarantees over here. X, YouTube, LinkedIn for the most up-to-date information. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.